Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Oh Gott, ja, cool.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear!
Yay.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again, come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
Ich mach einfach mit.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you? That's right, a sparrow! Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another? Okay, here we... I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Ein Eichhörnchen.
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Wow, es ist ein anderer Spatz, natürlich.
Edward, these hints suck. I'm sure Becky Schneiderman would love these tricks, but I'm just not in the mood. Despite your aggressive mediocrity at everything you try.
Alter Falter. Oh, ihr Dad ist da.
There she is, my little guardsman.
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
Also, heute war das Peitschen alles easy.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
Wow. Alter.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning. This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon.
Kekse. Hallo Tulki. Dankeschön für deinen Resub im 28. Monat. Vielen, vielen Dank. So, Kelly, da der Wagen, der die Zutaten bringen sollte, nicht eintraf, steckte Montys Heimat der Suppe in einer echten Zwickmühle. Genau wie er es während der großen Schüsselknappheit im Jahr 02 getan hatte, musste Monty nun improvisieren. Indem er Eierschalen, Holzspäne und alles andere, was auch nur im entferntesten essbar erschien, in einem Topf warf, erschuf Monty das neue Signaturgericht auf der Speisekarte, der Schmalhanseintopf. Jeder, der davon aß, verspürte einen intensiven Schmerz im Verdauungstrakt und litt an explosiven Durchfall. Im Restaurant musste man eine nicht unerhebliche Summe Bestechungsgeld für den Gesundheitsinspektor aufwenden und benötigte einen sehr großen Wischmopp, um den Schlamassel zu bereinigen. Kelly reichte ihre Kündigung entsprechend der Frist von 14 Tagen ein und begann damit, nach einer neuen Arbeit zu suchen. Sie war es leid, indirekt dafür verantwortlich zu sein, dass so viele Personen vergiftet wurden. Prätorin Kagan war beleidigt zu hören, dass Prinz Phineas annahm, sie sei zu dumm, um zu wissen, was eine paradoxe Intervention sei. Wie konnte er es wagen, so etwas zu denken, dachte sie sich. Sie würde einen Weg finden müssen, ihren Schwur, Petrin ein für allemal zu besiegen, in die Tat umzusetzen. Aber wie genau würde sie das gesamte Königreich von Petrin zerstören können? Sie dachte zunächst daran, dass es schwierig werden würde, vielleicht zu schwierig. Sie sollte es vermutlich nicht einmal versuchen. Aber vielleicht sollte sie es deswegen doch tun, um zu beweisen, dass es möglich war. Und sie war die Einzige, die mutig genug war, es zu versuchen. Aber wenn sie mutig genug sein könnte, dann könnte das jeder, oder? Vielleicht. Monate der Selbstgespräche oder ob sie in den Kampf gegen Petra ziehen sollte oder nicht, trieben die Prätorin schließlich in den Wahnsinn. Ihr Volk unternahm einen Putsch und verlangte ein spezielles Ballett, das sie als ihre Anführerin beseitigen würde. Aber vielleicht würden sie das komplette Gegenteil von dem tun, was sie verlangten, dachte sie. Vielleicht. What the fuck? Die Geheiminformation, die von den Bangalorianer bereitgestellt wurde, führte zur Evakuierung eines abgelegenen Bauerndorfes, bevor der Feind es angreifen konnte, wodurch ein Dutzend Leben gerettet werden konnten. Ein Sieg für den Sprawl in einer Saison voller Niederlagen. Der Bangalorianer nutzte das Geld, das er für zur Verfügung gestellten Informationen bekam, um ein persönliches Jetpack entwerfen zu lassen. Sein Budget lag bei mickrigen 500 Gold. Es war also eine wirklich schlampige Arbeit und explodierte sofort, wodurch er im Gesicht schwere Verbrennungen erlitt. Der Göttin sei Dank für den Helm, den er bereits sein eigen nannte. Ohne den reinen, unveredelten Kraftkristall von Julian zur Verbesserung seiner magischen Macht dauerte es nicht lange, bis Gary aus der Gunst oder gar dem Bewusstsein der Dunkelmagier fiel. Laut seines ehemaligen Mentors Tyronius war Gary einfach nicht mehr geeignet für das Freiheitsgremium. Nachdem er kurzerhand von den Dunkelmagiern fallen gelassen wurde, nahm Gary seine Arbeit mit Julian in der KBA wieder auf. Es erforderte einiges an Arbeit, Gary neu zu programmieren, aber mit Beharrlichkeit und ein bisschen Glück drang Karl, der Troll, endlich zu ihm durch und zerschlug Tyronius' Einfluss. Bis heute bemerkt Gary allerdings immer wieder, dass er Zeit verliert und abdriftet, wenn er das Licht eines Kraftkristalls im korrekten Winkel trifft, wodurch er an die Träume von Macht und Feuer erinnert wird, die er während seiner Zeit bei den Magiern hatte. Okay, hallo Driver, ich mag die Musik, die ist super. Klein Tom wurde der Prinz des Gefängnisses. Ach du Scheiße. Er fertigte von Hand Messer an und nutzte sie vollkommen unbefangen, um seine Reputation zu steigern. Er schloss sich schließlich einer Gang namens die Lil-Strolche an. Ach du verdammte Scheiße, wir sind so am Arsch, ne? Es war einfach, Mitglieder wie Spanky und Buchweizen dazu zu bringen, als neuen Anführer zu akzeptieren. Es gab allerdings viel Gegenwind von den aktuellen Anführer Alfalfa um seinen wenigen getreuten Anhängern. Bald aber orientierten sie sich um, nachdem Tom allen gezeigt hatte, wie überzeugend er mit seiner Klinge sein konnte. Sagen wir einfach, sie nennen ihn nicht mehr Alfalfa. Ach du Scheiße. Die Familie McCobold konnte die Kaution für Tom nicht aufbringen. Die einzige Art und Weise, wie sie ihren Sohn wiedersehen konnten, bestand in einem Telefon und hinter einer dicken Glasscheibe. Der finale Countdown. Die Superstrolche, ja, wow. Oha, wie viel Damage die machen, Alter. Oha, wir haben verloren. Oha. Griff das Erstbeste und an, was er gesehen hat. Okay. Die Zerstörung der Dock wird gewaltige Auswirkungen haben, nicht nur auf die Streitkräfte von Sprawl, sondern auch auf den Nachschub an lebenswichtige Vorräte. Autsch. Das ist nicht gut.
We have just received word that the Sprawl forces have successfully pushed back the enemy. While some of the invading forces still remain just outside of the Sprawl, the remainder of the Petrardian detachment has been defeated or is retreating. While it is still too soon to declare victory, things are finally trending in the right direction. You probably can't tell by my voice, but I am very happy. We will be keeping this channel clear for further updates.
Ja, okay. Also ist der Krieg langsam mal vorbei.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
Ja, aber da ist ja noch dieser komische Magier, ne?
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Halt doch die Klappe.
Oh, right. That. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just going to give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me, and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Oh je, jetzt will die das haben. Aber wahrscheinlich auf Beeinflussung von diesen Tyronius, ne? Oh. Mal gucken. Ja, natürlich ist er da.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty. Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply
Die
hand
sieht
over
doch,
the
die sieht schon
Chronometer
richtig so,
3000 as requested.
wie sagt man, wie so eine Puppe, Marionette.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Hey, where's Stryker? And Ash and Malcolm? Shouldn't they be here advising you?
Her Majesty grew tired of them working in the shadows against her. By now, they should be a few miles outside of our borders, or rotting in the dungeon waiting to be hanged by their traitorous necks. I honestly forgot which lever I pulled.
That's enough. Lilith, the Chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
I beg your pardon.
Dr. B entrusted me with the Chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman!
Hey, now! So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the Chronometer 3000.
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Who can say indeed?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is
Jetzt
among
gibt er auch
the
noch alles
oldest
zu, Alter.
magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken.
Uff.
Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay, new plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The Sprawl is coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place.
Der hat die
Nobody has to
Wissenschaftlerin in den
die.
Tod geschubst.
You know what?
Und der hat
That
den
actually
König
sounds like the
getötet.
right thing
Und
to
wer
do.
weiß, wie viel noch? Aber er kann es
With
besser
more people
machen,
alive,
klar.
It means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead
Ach so,
the dark
der will
magic
jetzt Sklaven
users of the
haben. Ach
Mages
so.
Guild to domination and eternal glory.
Ach so, das ist natürlich, ja.
And that's where you lost me.
All I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this.
You can't kill Chuck. He's my hero.
I thought I was your hero, you good-for-nothing little worm. Feel my wrath.
Wait, Master, don't. Oh no, Lil.
Jetzt tötet er ihn auch.
Gary! No! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the chronometer.
Oha, so ein Penner, Alter. Oh nein, hat er ihn jetzt?
What happened? Where am I? The palace.
Oh nein, er
Oh,
hat
the
ihn.
wedding.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my God, Dad! No! 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 No!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
Dad, don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please come back.
Was zur Hölle?
Drat. Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Oh God, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time
Unarrowed,
for
ja.
another tutorial.
Oh Gott, ey.
Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever.
Oh Gott, ich weiß nicht, ob das so gut ist.
What is...
I now pronounce...
This won't do. The war is still going to happen. Off to another timeline.
Oh, der sollte das nicht haben, weißt du?
What's going on?
I don't have time to
I'm sorry.
I've got no time for... Okay, go...
Whatever you say.
Lil, you It's gone off without...
Okay.
Oh, darling. My dear darling counts.
Scheiße, was mach ich jetzt?
Gary, you're still...
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But...
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it.
And?
And narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost.
Wo soll ich jetzt Suppe herkriegen? Ich habe nicht mehr so viel Zeit, Alter. Ah, Gottes Willen.
Thanks for choosing Monty.
Ja, ja, ich hoffe, ich schaff's noch. Die sind mir so lahm. Hier hast du Suppe.
I've got it.
That's some good sh**. I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm...
Oh Gottes Willen, das wird doch schief gehen, ey.
Now I've got you.
You meddlesome little smaggle. I should have done this long ago.
Oha, er hat mich gekillt, Alter.
I guess I got excited. I can't go one-on-one with him.
Okay. Aber ich habe doch gar nicht mehr so viel Zeit. Was soll ich denn da machen? Hilfe.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time.
No problem.
See that net?
It's on.
Oh, ist jetzt alles wieder neu, okay.
I now...
Puh.
This...
What are we doing up?
I don't have...
No problem.
See that net?
It's on.
Was habe ich denn gerade gemacht?
Articulus.
I didn't.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
Na
I'll see what I can
toll.
do.
Das ist ja voll hilfreich.
Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No.
Mhm.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Was mache ich hier? Das ist keine Ahnung.
Again, despite...
Jetzt, wenn das...
Do you hear that?
Also wenn er das jetzt macht... Was mache ich jetzt aber mit ihm? Der wird mich doch wieder wegpusten.
Oh, darling.
Scheiße, ich habe keine Ahnung. Vielleicht kann er mir helfen? Dad, kannst du mir helfen? Nee.
Now I've got...
How's this for being a...
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Keine Ahnung, hä? Was soll ich denn da so schnell machen?
I guess Dad can't...
Keine Ahnung, ich weiß es wirklich jetzt nicht. Weil wegen diesem scheiß Zeitlimit.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have...
No
Hey,
problem.
jetzt heiratet sie...
I showed up pretty drunk and ready.
See that necromancer looking?
Okay.
I'm on it.
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Zeitlimit? Zeitlimit ist gerade über meine Kamera. Warte. Ich habe die ganze Zeit ein Zeitlimit.
Thanks for choosing Monty.
Da oben.
Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bar.
Ja,
I've got it.
das ist halt das Problem gerade.
That's some good sh...
Ich weiß halt nicht, was ich mit ihm machen soll jetzt.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone you...
I only wish...
There.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Ah, ich wollte doch zu dem
Now
anderen
I've
Typ
got-
gehen.
How's this for...
You continue.
Ah, das wollte ich doch gerade gar nicht machen.
I guess Dad can't take him down on...
Ja, ich wollte doch was anderes machen. Wo krieg ich denn überhaupt eine Waffe her?
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time.
No problem.
See that ne... I'm on.
Die hat eine Waffe. Kannst du mir die Waffe geben?
I don't have time to explain.
Not gonna happen.
It's really important.
Why? Not gonna happen.
Please.
Again, despite...
Ach, come on.
But I really need to...
Why?
I want...
Well, in that case,
Okay. Oh, jetzt ist das schon wieder alles anders.
Echo! I need your help.
I didn't until you pointed him out.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or...
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
This is a matter of...
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete this here magical elixir to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right. My magical elixir.
Ice for your drink, and then you'll cast the spell. Great.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I got it!
Cheers, Lil. Now for the spell.
Okay, wie gebe ich jetzt meinem Dad die Waffe? Weil irgendwie kann ich ja mit ihm gar nicht reden. Also konnte ich gerade nicht. Wieso, ich komme gar nicht zu ihm hin. Hä?
Dad, now!
Ah, okay.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me.
Don't even think about it.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
Nein, lass die Scheiße jetzt. Ach komm. Oh, wie nervig ist er denn? Los, Dad, verprügel ihn. Hallo, Mosi.
Lil. Lil!
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him and I grabbed for it and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week.
Oof.
You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Das ist wirklich passiert.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Hello, Lil.
Desdemona? You're being mind-controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
My dad said he disappeared when we came back from the past. What happened to him?
Nobody knows. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the...
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
Mhm.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Niemals! Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war! Has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you.
Den besten
And
Ausgang
our forces
erzielt.
remain victorious.
Ja! Gott sei Dank!
Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against Tyronius in secret.
Das heißt, es gibt auch noch ein böses Ende.
And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
What? That stoner?
He was
Lang lebe der
the only
Kiffer.
logical choice, surprisingly.
So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Ja, klar, Brownie. Hätte ja sein können, so wie das alles
do you
hier
need me to
eskaliert
unmask
ist.
a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Finally!
Da sind endlich die Tacos.
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed.
Sie hätte ihn ruhig auch befördern können, ne?
You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, you know, join me for another shift.
WTF?
Are you kidding? Did you not see what we just went through? Me, a 12-year-old, given way too much responsibility, almost destroyed time and space. Why don't you do your own job for f***'s sakes? I'm going to have a f***ing childhood.
Ich glaube, die Schnauze voll jetzt hier. Oh. Ja, die Schnauze voll jetzt. Oh.
Without the burden of Tyronis' amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronis' control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the Garden District, holding hands and laughing. Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them again.
Schon wieder.
But the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together.
Aha. Hallo Sense.
Councilwoman Ash's power on the City Council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear. After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed.
Ja, wow, toll, die Arme.
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the Sprawl.
Okay.
In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking.
Rippchen, ey.
Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil vowed to never set foot in the guard shed again. All she wanted was a proper childhood, and to even sometimes throw rocks at things. With that being said, our new Goblin Ball season is upon us, and Hamish has been trying to wear her down. He lives in hope that she's got at least one more shift in her.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there.
Wow, also wenn ihr es riecht, er ist dann da, ne?
When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Ja, wir haben es geschafft. War sehr cool. Kann ich es endlich auch dann schneiden und hochladen auf YouTube. Wupp, wupp. Sehr amüsantes, cooles Spiel. Danke, danke. Mal gucken, ob die Entwickler dann auch, wenn ich die Sachen hochlade, auch auf einen Kommentar schreiben. Das wäre cool. Da würde ich mich freuen. So. Kommt noch vielleicht was? Nee, okay.